Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Tuesday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells, guys. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, sign up with Novig. Available in the most states of any sports book here, so take advantage of that, guys. Use code SPPICKS when you guys sign up for a deposit bonus. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Busy slate today, starting with the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Miami Marlins. Arizona opening up as road favorites at -170. The Marlins +140 with the over/under at 8.5. Arizona coming into this matchup 9-7. The Marlins 8-7. Pitching for Arizona is Merrill Kelly with an ERA of 7.20. Pitching for the Marlins is Connor Gillespie with an ERA of 3.86. Kelly, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Gillespie, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Arizona 4-1 in their last 5. They're coming off a Brewers win. Miami coming off back-to-back Washington wins. Arizona, they are 4-1 against Miami, 7-2 on the road against Miami. They've been very good against Miami here. Miami, the overs hit in 4 of their last 5. Kelly, he's been good aside from his 9-run game against the Yankees. Gillespie's been pretty good too. Giving up a couple runs, nothing too crazy. Yeah, this one's tough. Do I trust Arizona as big favorites on the road? Marlins haven't played bad. I would say they've got pretty good start to the season for Miami standards. Pretty good start for them. Yeah, I don't know if I want to pay that much for Arizona as a big favorite. I'll take the Marlins +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Cincinnati Reds. Seattle opening up as road favorites at -120. The Reds +100 with the over/under at 8.5. Seattle coming into this matchup 8-8. The Reds also 8-8. Pitching for Seattle is Luis Castillo with an ERA of 2.12. Pitching for the Reds is Nick Lodolo with an ERA of 0.96. Castillo, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Lodolo, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Seattle on a 4-game winning streak, coming off a 3-game Rangers sweep. Reds, they're coming off a 3-game Pittsburgh sweep, so both teams coming off really good series. Seattle 16-4 against Cincinnati, 9-3 on the road against Cincinnati. They've been very good against Cincinnati, but this season though, 1-4 on the road. They've struggled on the road this year. The Reds, the unders hit in 4 of their last 5 at home. Yeah, you're catching the Reds coming into this playing pretty good. Lodolo back-to-back 0-run games, which is what you want to see here. Castillo coming off a 0-run game. Yeah, I think Reds are good dogs today. I like Lodolo on the mound. Mariners have struggled on the road. I'll take the Reds +1.5 at home today. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates opening up as home favorites at -135. Washington +115 with the over/under at 8.5. Washington coming into this matchup 6-10. The Pirates 6-11. Pitching for the Nationals is Jake Irvin with an ERA of 5.62. Pitching for the Pirates is Mitch Keller with an ERA of 4.24. Irvin, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Keller, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Washington on a 3-game losing streak, coming off a Pittsburgh loss. Pittsburgh, yeah, big win for them yesterday, 10-3. Finally got a good game with Skeens on the mound. That's kind of what you wanted to see from the Pirates. Washington just 1-7 on the road. They've struggled against Pittsburgh here. Can Pittsburgh get back-to-back? I mean, they're coming off a big win. How reliable are we going to trust the Pirates as faves? That's the only question here. Coming off a big win. Keller is coming off a good start on the mound. Irvin, back-to-back 4-run games, which I don't love Irvin on the mound. Yeah, I do like Keller. He's had some good starts aside from his 7-run game. He's been good. I think I'm going to take the Pirates. Irvin, too volatile on the mound. I'll take the Pirates at home. Next matchup, we got the San Francisco Giants versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at -155. The Giants +130 with the over-under at 8. Giants coming into this matchup 12-4. The Phillies 9-7. Pitching for the Giants is Justin Verlander with an ERA of 6.92. Pitching for the Phillies is Jesus Luzardo with an ERA of 1.50. Verlander, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Luzardo, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. The Giants 4-1 in their last 5. They're on a 2-game winning streak. Big win for the Giants yesterday, beating Philly 10-4. Philly on a 2-game losing streak. The Giants just 2-7 on the road against Philly, so proving they were able to get one yesterday. Philly been really good at home, so kind of shocking they didn't play that well yesterday. But Verlander, yeah, he hasn't been that great, man. He's given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Luzardo has only given up 3 in his last 3. A big pitching difference here. Luzardo's been playing very well. Yeah, I think this is Philly's day today. Don't love Verlander on the mound. I'll take the Phillies at home. Next matchup, we've got the Boston Red Sox versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays opening up as home favorites at -135. Boston +115 with the over-under at 9. Boston coming into this matchup 8-10. The Rays 8-8. Pitching for the Red Sox is Walker Buehler with an ERA of 5.74. Pitching for the Rays is Ryan Pepwa with an ERA of 3.38. Buehler, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. He has not been good on the mound. His 2 games prior, he's given up 5 and 4 runs. Pepwa, his last start, he gave up 3 runs, given up 6 total runs in his last 3 starts. Yeah, Boston losing 16-1 yesterday. Kind of crazy. Big win for Tampa. Boston just 1-4 against Tampa. 5-15 on the road against Tampa here. I don't know. I just don't love a team coming off a game where they just got destroyed. Don't love Buehler on the mound. He's been too inconsistent. And I'm going to take the Rays at home today. Next matchup, we've got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at -155. The Guardians +130 with the over-under at 8.5. Guardians coming into this matchup 8-7. Baltimore 6-9. Pitching for the Guardians is Logan Allen with an ERA of 3.60. Pitching for Baltimore is Charlie Morton with an ERA of 8.78. Head-to-head, Allen, not head-to-head, but Allen, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Coming off a good game, but his 2 games prior, he's given up 5 and 4 runs. Morton, he's not been good on the mound. His last 3 starts, he's given up 4, 5, and 4. So he's been very bad on the mound here. Both pitchers not really coming into this pretty hot. Both teams coming off a loss. Cleveland is 5-2 on the road against Baltimore. The over's hit in 5 of their last 6 against Cleveland. The over might be a good play. Both pitchers giving up runs here. I don't love Morton on the mound. I mean, he has not had a good game yet this season. Give me the Guardians +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Kansas City Royals versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at -200. The Royals +170 with the over-under at 8.5. Royals coming into this matchup 8-9. The Yankees 9-7. Pitching for the Royals is Michael Wacha with an ERA of 4.20. Pitching for the Yankees is Max Fried with an ERA of 1.56. Wacha, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Fried, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 11 strikeouts. He's probably been the only good pitcher for the Yankees so far this season. Yankees beating them 4-1 yesterday. The Royals just 1-5 against the Yankees, 3-12 on the road against the Yankees where they've really struggled. The Yankees, the over's hit in 4 of their last 5 at home. Yeah, I like Fried on the mound, and I'll take the Yankees at home today. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Braves opening up as road favorites at -120. Toronto +100 with the over-under at 8. Braves coming into this matchup 5-11. Toronto 9-8. Pitching for the Braves is Spencer Schwellenbach with an ERA of 0.45. Pitching for Toronto is Kevin Gausman with an ERA of 2.33. Head-to-head, Schwellenbach. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. He's been very good on the mound here, only giving up 1 run in his last 3 starts. Gausman, his last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 10 strikeouts. He's coming off a good start. Atlanta beating Toronto yesterday 8-4. Atlanta still just 3-10 against Toronto, 1-6 on the road against Toronto, 2-11 on the road. Yeah, nice win. We haven't really seen them win to back-to-back for Atlanta. It's literally been win-loss, 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 win-loss. So, yeah, I think I'm going to take another shot with Toronto here. Too inconsistent the Braves are on the road. So, I'll take Blue Jays plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Tigers versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Detroit opening up as road favorites at minus 125. The Brewers plus 105 with the over-under at 7. Detroit coming into this matchup 10-6. The Brewers 8-9. Pitching for Detroit is Jack Flaherty with an ERA of 1.62. Pitching for the Brewers is Quinn Priester with an ERA of 1.80. Flaherty, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Priester, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Detroit 8-2 in their last 10. They're coming off a Milwaukee win yesterday, big one, 9-1. Yeah, Brewers 3-game losing streak. They've definitely struggled offensively here these last 2 games. Detroit is 7-3 against the Brewers, 4-1 on the road against the Brewers here. Pretty good pitching matchup. Both pitchers have been pretty good on the mound here. You know, are the Brewers going to bounce back today after kind of a beatdown yesterday against Detroit? Detroit's playing really good too. I think I'm going to roll with the Tigers here. I like the way Detroit's playing. I thought Brewers would be good yesterday. Now, you know, I'm worried about the offense a little bit. I'll take the Tigers on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Mets versus the Minnesota Twins. Mets opening up as road favorites at minus 120. Twins plus 100 with the over-under at 8. Mets coming into this matchup 11-5. The Twins 5-12. Pitching for the Mets is Tyler Megill with an ERA of 0.63. Pitching for the Twins is Bailey Ober with an ERA of 7.11. Megill, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Ober, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Both pitchers have been pretty solid here. Megill's been better overall, but Ober coming off 2 really good starts as well. Mets on a 2-game winning streak. They just beat Minnesota 5-1 yesterday. Yeah, Minnesota's really struggled, 3-7 in their last 10. The Mets 4-1 against the Mets, 7-2 on the road against Minnesota, and yeah, 7-2 on the road against Minnesota. Minnesota just 2-9 at home. Really like Megill on the mound, and I'm gonna take the Mets on the road today. Next matchup, we've got the Oakland Athletics versus the Chicago White Sox. Oakland opening up as road favorites at minus 170. Chicago plus 140 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the A's is Jeffrey Springs with an ERA of 4.20. Pitching for the White Sox is Sean Burke with an ERA of 6.08. Springs, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Burke, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. The A's, they're coming off a Mets loss, 8-0. The White Sox coming off a Boston loss. Not the best matchup on the board here. The unders hitting the White Sox 7 of their last 8 against the A's. Both pitchers been giving up a lot of runs here. Maybe the over is probably a good play. Do I trust the A's as big favorites? No, I don't. Give me the White Sox plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Houston Astros versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Astros opening up as road favorites at minus 130. The Cardinals plus 110 with the over-under at 7.5. Houston coming into this matchup 7-9. The Cardinals 8-8. Pitching for the Astros is Hunter Brown with an ERA of 2.0. Pitching for the Cardinals is Eric Fetty with an ERA of 4.20. Brown, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Fetty, He's coming off a 0-run game here. Houston losing to St. Louis yesterday, 8-3. St. Louis on a 2-game winning streak. Astros just 2-4 on the road. St. Louis 4-1 at home. The Overs hit in 5 of their last 6 against Houston. Both pitchers coming off 0-run games here. Yeah, I don't know. Houston, man. It's hard to trust them right now. So I'll take the Cardinals plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Angels versus the Texas Rangers. Rangers opening up as home favorites at -130. Angels plus 110 with the over-under at 8.5. Angels coming into this matchup 9-6. The Rangers 9-7. Pitching for the Angels is Yusei Kikuchi with an ERA of 5.0. Pitching for the Rangers is Patrick Corbin with an ERA of 6.75. Kikuchi, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Corbin, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 0 strikeouts. Angels coming off a Houston loss. Rangers on a 3-game losing streak, coming off 3 straight Seattle losses. LA just 0-5 against the Rangers. The over is hitting 7 of their last 9 on the road here. Kikuchi hasn't been the greatest on the mound, so the over could be a good play, but listen, we're still riding with betting against Patrick Corbin. His last start did lose against the Cubs. Corbin just gives up a lot of runs, and it's what he did last year. Pretty profitable if you bet against Patrick Corbin. And we're going to do the same here. Give me the Angels plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Cubs versus San Diego Padres. Cubs opening up as road favorites at -140. Padres plus 120 with the over-under at 7.5. Cubs coming into this matchup 11-8. The Padres 14-3. Pitching for the Cubs is Shota Imanaga with an ERA of 2.70. Pitching for the Padres is Randy Vasquez with an ERA of 1.72. Imanaga, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Vasquez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 1 strikeout. Padres beating the Cubs yesterday 10-4. They're on a 5-game winning streak. Cubs just 1-4 on the road against the Padres. The overs hit in 6 of their last 8 on the road. Padres, they've won their last 10 at home. They've been really great at home here. And I like Vasquez on the mound. Imanaga's been really good too, coming off his worst game against the Rangers. Vasquez has been very sharp. Yeah, I like that you're getting Padres. You give me Padres plus money, I'll take that every single day. Give me Padres plus 1.5 on the road. Then the last matchup, we've got the Colorado Rockies versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers opening up as home favorites at -320. The Rockies plus 250 with the over-under at 8.5. Rockies coming into this matchup 3-13. The Dodgers 12-6. Pitching for the Rockies is Ryan Feltner with an ERA of 2.81. Pitching for the Dodgers is Landon Knack with an ERA of 10.38. Feltner, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Knack, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Only pitched once this season, didn't look that good in his start. Rockies on a 4-game losing streak. Dodgers beating them 5-3, ending their 2-game losing streak they were on. Colorado 0-5 against the Dodgers, 2-12 on the road against the Dodgers. They're 0-8 on the road right now. I think it's a good spot for the Dodgers. Hopefully Landon Knack can have a better game on the mound here. But yeah, we'll take the Dodgers at home today. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and we'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one.